Greetings. Thank you for tuning in. My name is James Curtis Geist, and I've been an author since 2016. I've been teaching for 20 plus years, and I love my coffee, and I love my Dr. Squatch cologne. So please hit like and subscribe if you enjoy the stories that I share. Today, I'm sharing two stories from Guns and Butter, Bread and Roses. And the first story is called The 3 p.m. Caller. When hunting, the first rule is you rarely see 100% of what you're hunting for. You may see an ear, a back end, an antler, a leg. Secondly, on days not windy, you will hear your trophy before you see it. On this Friday, I'm sitting on top of a pine tree by Uncle Tom's. I hear something walking towards me. I hope it's a deer to put some venison in the refrigerator. It could be anything. It could be a squirrel, a raccoon, a deer, a bear. The squirrels can make you crazy with the crunching leaf sounds because there's so many. Crunching here, over there, on the side, to the left, to the right, behind you. It can make your mind feel squirrely. On this day, at 3 p.m., something is approaching slowly, but steadily. I spot a small white ball walking towards me, and it turns out to be a possum, or opossum, looking like a giant lab rat walking in the woods. He slumbers under the tree stand I am in and eventually out of sight. It provides some entertainment after looking at the same landscape for hours and hours. The next day, Saturday, I sit in the same tree, and then approximately at 2:55 p.m., I hear something approaching me, and it turns out to be the 3 p.m. possum. He comes from the same way, and he exists the same way he did the day before. There is no hunting on Sundays in Pennsylvania, but at 3 p.m., I wonder if the possum is passing under my hunting tree this day. My second story from Guns and Butter is called Alchy Needs a Religious Conversion. And it's dated 1931 to 1934 about the founder of AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, and his name was Bill W. In 1931, a hopeless alcoholic visited famous psychologist Carl Jung to stop drinking. Dr. Jung told Roland H., a successful businessman, that further medical treatment was pointless. Roland asked, "Is there no hope?" Dr. Jung said, "Well, there is none, except some have recovered by having a religious conversion." Roland found his religious experience by attending something called the Oxford Groups. It was at these meetings where 6 points were emphasized, and he eventually helped in the creation of the 12 steps for Alcoholics Anonymous. At the Oxford meeting, Roland met his alcoholic friend, Ebby Thatcher, who in turn carried the message to a hopeless drunk named Bill W. Bill W. was not a fan of religion, but when in a detox center in New York City, he cried out, "If there is a God, show yourself. I'm ready to do anything." With that, Bill W. claims a room flooded with a white light. Shortly after his conversion, Bill W. began meeting with other drunks in Akron, Ohio, where they shared their stories with each other. He never took a drink again. He also read the work of psychologist William James about religious conversion experiences. Bill W. broke away from the Oxford Groups because they began supporting political candidates, and he wanted a program based on suggestion. Roland, to Dr. Jung, to Ebby, to Bill W., to the founding of AA. What will America be remembered for? Jazz? Baseball? Assembly lines? Disneyland? Mormonism? Perhaps the greatest and most successful programs to battle addiction came out of the United States, called Alcoholics Anonymous. The program has served as a template for all other 12-step programs. The 12-step program is a spiritual program And the drunk or addict must believe in God in order to stay sober. The addict has the right to define their higher power as they see fit. Many choose the God of their traditional faith. For those who have been hurt by their religious leaders or are agnostic or atheist, must be willing to believe. So, God bless you. God bless all humans. God bless all ETs. All my books are on Amazon, and thank you so much for listening.